let's start this one again. So if you are looking to manifest anything in your life, very often people talk about this, just think positively or just do your affirmations. But actually, there are 5 things that you need in order to actually create that shift and transformation. And you need to have these 5 things in place in order for you to manifest in any area of your life. So you might want to grab a pen so that you can write these 5 things down. So say for a moment, let's think of an example. There is, let's keep it easy. Say you want to manifest £10,000. Now, if your energy, your thoughts and emotions are all completely out of sync with that, if right now you're feeling depressed, you're feeling low, you're thinking about all of the debt that you've got and the things that you've got going on in your energy, and you're so stressed and overwhelmed about it, if you then try to just be positive or just say your affirmations without having shifted your energy first, you're actually going to be sending out more of this negative vibrational frequency, this frequency of energy that isn't actually going to serve you. So in order for you to actually manifest the things that you want, you absolutely have to shift what's happening in your energy first. Now, if you know the 5 steps of EAM, that's exactly what EAM helps you to do, is to release the resistance first so that you can align your energy to the things that you actually want to call in, the things that you want to manifest and the things that you want to create. Now, in order for you to actually start putting those things into place and actually begin to manifest them in your life, there are 5 important things to make sure that you have all in flow, that you have actually aligned them all so that the energetic forces can then start to create them and manifest them into physical form in your life. So, number one, you need to have a very clear vision about what it is that you want. Now, by a clear vision, I don't necessarily mean that you need to be able to see through your mind's eye or be able to visualize things in a meditation. What I mean is that you need to have a very clear intention, a clear picture, a clear idea of exactly what you want to create. Now, it really does help if you are able to tap into a powerful visualization where you're actually able to create some of these things in your future. And that's one of the big things that if any of you have been part of our 5 days to flow training, that you definitely would have seen or heard me talk about there, because visualization is really important, but it's not always done in the way that most people think. Now, number 2 of the 5 things that you need is to make sure that your energy is actually in flow, to make sure that your energy is actually congruent with the thing that you want to manifest. So if I want to go and manifest £10,000, I need to make sure that my energy is open, that my energy is expanded, that I'm feeling excited, that I've got a higher vibrational frequency. And that doesn't mean like running around high energy as if you're running around all over the place or exhausting yourself. What that actually means is that your energy is open, that your energy is ready to receive the things that you're asking for. And again, of course, use the 5 steps of EAM to help you do that, to make sure that there's nothing going on in your energy that's going to contradict the thing that you're trying to manifest. Now, number 3 is to actually look at your thoughts and your beliefs, things that you would recognize as happening on a mental level of your life experience. If you're sat there thinking, I'm so in debt, I haven't got any money, I haven't got this, how am I going to pay my bills? Like all of these repetitive thoughts that are contradicting the very thing that you're trying to manifest, those have a powerful energy in and of themselves. And they're going to be continually putting out an energetic frequency that is going to contradict the thing that you're trying to manifest. So in order for you to actually be able to create the thing you want, you need to actually learn or actually implement what you've learned and learn to let go of those repetitive thoughts or those things that keep popping up again It's about becoming aware of what you're thinking and what you're feeling, which we'll talk about in a second. That's actually step 4, is what happens with your emotions. So you can use the 5 steps of EAM. Write down any negative thoughts or beliefs that you have, and then use the 5 steps to let go of those repetitive thoughts, and use step 5 of the process to create a new thought, a new belief that you would rather have, that's actually going to support you in manifesting the goal or the outcome that you want. I'm not a fan of goals, but that's a completely different video. So number 4 along the process is then about your emotions. Your emotions are one of the, if not the most important and most powerful part of your manifesting process. How you feel about what you're experiencing, or how you feel about the thing that you want to manifest, is the predictor of how successful the outcome of that is going to be for you. So if inside, again, you're feeling low, down, depressed, upset, overwhelmed when you think about that subject or any other subject that you've got going on, again, that's the energy vibration that you're putting out there. So in order for you to turn things around and actually manifest whatever this thing is that you want, you have to find a way of shifting your energy frequency and your emotional frequency up, what we call the emotional scale. And actually, I am going to find the picture for you for that inside the book, if you haven't got the book yet. Hold on one second, let me just find this for you. Here we are. So for those of you who haven't seen this before, inside EAM, we use this thing called the emotional scale. So if your energy is somewhere down here in blame, shame, guilt, depression, boredom, overwhelm about that subject, you have to find, oh, this is weird doing it back to front. You have to find a way of moving yourself up to a place of confidence, hope, happiness, eagerness, excitement, love, passion, freedom, and joy. And the reason that we use the emotions so much is because actually your emotions are your indicator. Your emotions tell you what is happening on an energetic level. If you're coming from that place of love and joy and peace and freedom, then it's almost impossible for the things that you want to not come to you. Now, I like to keep things real. I am not saying that you will ever be in this happy, magical, fairy, la-la, unicorn land all the time. Life naturally takes us through these ups and these downs, whatever it is that we've got going on. But your job is to work on riding the wave of that as quickly and as easily and simply as possible. And that for me is what the true flow state is learning to ride the wave of it all, the ups and the downs. But by doing that, what you do is actually raise your energy to a much higher frequency, more consistently, so more good things happen. And your previously bad day is actually what is now your better day. That was not the best way of explaining that. So as you go along the journey, this would have been your bad day and this would have been your good day. As you start to raise your vibration, this becomes your bad day and this becomes your good day. And it starts to grow and perpetuate along those lines so that you can expand so much more and create so much more. So pay attention to what you're feeling. Using your emotions is the most powerful and simple way for you to recognize what's happening in your life experience and what you're putting out there in your future to create. Now, the 5th thing that you need to, in order to manifest something, is to take action. Very, 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 very often, I've seen, and I'm pretty sure that you've seen, people talking about manifesting things. And what they talk about are some of the first 5 steps. They might have a powerful visualization. They might have a powerful meditation. They might talk about learning how to shift your thoughts and thinking more positively. But you actually need to have all 5 of these steps in place in order to manifest. You cannot use any one thing all on its own. If you really want to manifest something, then you have to use all 5. And the 5th one of those is action. Now, when I talk about action, it's not about just taking action for the sake of it. It's about aligned action. Now, aligned action means action that you are taking that is congruent with the vision that you've outlined. It means that your energy is congruent with the action you're taking. It means your thoughts and beliefs are congruent with the action you're taking. your emotions are congruent with the action you're taking, and the action you're taking is actually aligned to the thing that you want to manifest. So, for example, as we were talking about manifesting £10,000, what are you actually doing to allow that to come in? How are you opening yourself up to receive that? How are you shifting the way that you think or the way that you work? How are you going out there to actually find and create that money, or allow it to come to you, or asking for it in the right way in order to manifest those things? You cannot just sit there on a cushion asking and asking and asking for things and not going out there to meet people. Manifesting happens in our interactions. Manifesting happens by that chance email that pops in your inbox. It happens by going to that event that you thought you didn't really want to go to, but actually you aligned yourself to going, and then you meet the right person. Manifesting happens by taking aligned action in the direction of the thing that you're working towards. And that's